11 from deadly shootings across metro Atlanta to the images of Florida teenagers running for their lives during a school shooting rampage. The images of gun violence can take quite a toll on children, and that means lots of questions for moms and dads. News Edge reporter Portia Bruner spoke to a child psychologist tonight. And Portia, you learned the best way to handle this in case your kids start asking some tough questions.
Yeah, Tom, the bottom line, more face-to-face time and less screen time here. Dr. Sarah Vinson says the litany of violent crime cannot be ignored when it comes to its impact on children. She says the key to helping kids cope is having candid but reassuring conversations.
From the streets of metro Atlanta to the suburbs of Florida, the images and aftermath of deadly gun violence can leave children with lots of tough questions.
I've talked to parents this week whose elementary schoolers are undergoing active shooter drills at school. So if they're doing drills at school about shootings, of course they're going to come home with questions about it.
Dr. Sarah Vinson is a child psychiatrist with practices in Virginia Highland and Atlanta's West End. She says children from every socioeconomic background express fears and anxiety in the wake of school shootings, and even after the day-to-day violence they may see in their own communities. She says not discussing the violence with your kids is just not a good idea.
They're going to get it either way, and so your job is to help them understand, yes, this is on TV, and yes, it's scary, but it's actually a really rare thing.
Dr. Vinson's suggestion, ask questions to gauge how your children are processing what they've seen or heard, and remind younger children and adolescents about the measures already in place to help ensure their safety.
How their school has security guards, how their school that they're at hasn't had anything like that happen. I have my phone, you have your phone. If anything happens, you can always call me, and I'll see you at the end of the day, right? So talking like you expect good things to happen.
The Emory University and Morehouse School of Medicine professor says parents don't always have to offer solutions. Kids, she says, just need to know you will listen and validate their feelings. The other key to helping kids cope, limit screen time on TVs and particularly on cell phones.
That device connects them to the entire world. The exposure to media content that may be disturbing, it's really a good idea to just get those screens up at bedtime because they should be sleeping overnight anyways.
Indeed, they should. Now, since depression rates rise significantly during the teenage years, Dr. Vinson says it is critical parents remain constantly engaged with their teens to gauge their reactions to traumatic events, whether it's something that happened in your own neighborhood or 1,000 miles away. Tom?
Some great information there. Portia, thanks.